For over a decade, the iconic cop show Blue Bloods has captivated audiences with its gripping portrayal of the Reagan family's dedication to New York City law enforcement. However, over the years, a lot of things have happened in the background that most fans probably don't even know about. Even though the show is primarily set in New York City and the NYPD, did you know that it was almost shot in Toronto? Or have you ever wondered why Jennifer Esposito made headlines for being controversially fired from the show? Get ready to be amazed as we uncover 12 of the most shocking behind-the-scenes facts about Blue Bloods you never knew. Number 1. Danny Reagan's sons are brothers in real life. One of the most surprising behind-the-scenes facts about Blue Bloods is that the actors who play Danny Reagan's sons are brothers in real life. That's right. Andrew and Tony Teresiano, who portray Sean Reagan and Jack Reagan, are not just playing siblings on screen, they share a genuine brotherly bond off-screen as well. This personal bond adds a unique touch of reality to their acting, as their instinctive rapport and mutual understanding are evident in their on-screen scenes. Even the age difference between Tony and Andrew on the show is the same as their age difference in real life. Before landing these roles at 8 and 6 years old, Tony and Andrew had already established success as child actors. Before Blue Bloods, Tony appeared in a few minor roles, including voice work. He lent his voice to the character Wilson in the animated series Chuggington, which aired from 2008 to 2011. This role helped him develop his acting skills and prepared him for his future on-screen roles. Andrew also followed in his brother's footsteps into acting with his first major role as Jack on Blue Bloods. The brothers began their journey on Blue Bloods at a young age, growing up alongside their characters in front of millions of viewers. This unique setup allows for a depiction of brotherly love that appears natural and adds to the film's emotional appeal. Fans often marvel at how seamlessly the boys' on-screen relationship mirrors their off-screen bond. Their real-life sibling relationship adds depth to the Reagan family storylines, providing a solid foundation for the emotional and often complex narratives they deal with. From school troubles to family dinners, the authenticity brought by Andrew and Tony always enhances the show's commitment to showing a realistic and relatable family dynamic. As they grow older, the two siblings have shown a keen interest in pursuing different paths, both inside and outside the entertainment industry. Tony has been advancing his studies, indicating that he might have ambitions that extend beyond his acting career, whereas Andrew is content with his position on Blue Bloods and could potentially seek additional acting roles down the line. Number 2. Filming was almost moved to Toronto. Despite the importance of New York City to the show's identity, financial challenges nearly forced the production to move to Toronto. Filming in New York is very expensive, with high costs for permits, locations, and labor. To manage these expenses, filmmakers often look for other places where they can shoot at a more affordable price. Toronto, with its varied cityscapes and tax benefits, has emerged as a favored substitute for New York City in numerous television series and films. During the early seasons of Blue Bloods, the production crew encountered considerable financial limitations. The high costs of shooting in New York prompted intense debates over the possibility of shifting the production to Toronto. Such a relocation could have compromised the show's realism, as the unique atmosphere of New York City adds depth to its narrative. Fans of the series might not realize how close Blue Bloods came to filming its iconic New York scenes in a different city. In the end, the decision to keep filming in New York was influenced by several factors. The authenticity of New York City as the backdrop was irreplaceable. The city's unique atmosphere, recognizable landmarks, and the cultural significance it brought to the show were crucial. Additionally, support from city officials and the use of film tax incentives helped ease some of the financial challenges, making it possible for Blue Bloods to stay in New York. Choosing to remain in New York enabled Blue Bloods to stay true to its roots and continue providing the real New York experience that its audience enjoys. This decision solidified the series' dedication to portraying the city accurately and has contributed significantly to the show's success. Number 3. A cast member was controversially fired. Amy Carlson, who portrayed Linda Reagan in Blue Bloods, was unexpectedly removed from the series after the 7th season. Her character's death, which was revealed in the Season 8 premiere, caught viewers off guard and was a shocking twist in the storyline. The audience had developed a strong connection with Linda Reagan, and her absence created a significant void in the show. One of the most controversial aspects of Carlson's exit was the lack of an on-screen farewell. Instead of a proper send-off, Linda Reagan's death was mentioned briefly, off-screen, as a tragic helicopter crash that occurred between seasons. This approach to her character's exit was perceived by many as hasty and unsatisfying, leaving both fans and some of the cast members feeling that Linda Reagan's departure should have been more respectful and impactful. Amy Carlson herself was surprised by the decision. In interviews, she expressed disappointment over how her character's exit was handled. Carlson had hoped for a more significant storyline to mark her departure, one that would honor her character's contributions to the series. Her reaction fueled the controversy, as it highlighted a perceived lack of communication and respect from the show's producers. The dismissal of Amy Carlson affected not just the viewers but also the cast. Donnie Wahlberg, who portrays Danny Reagan, also voiced his shock and sorrow at Carlson's exit. The dynamic duo's screen time together had been a key element of the series, and her departure was deeply felt. Fans were vocal in their discontent, taking to social media to express their disappointment and demand answers. Many felt that Linda Reagan's character was pivotal to the show's family dynamic, and that her sudden exit disrupted the emotional flow of the series. In response to the backlash, the producers of Blue Bloods acknowledged the fans' reactions, but stood by their decision. They highlighted the value of progressing plot lines and character growth, indicating that Linda Reagan's demise acted as a trigger for fresh storylines, especially for Danny Reagan's character. Number 4. Danny is played by a former popular band member. Another surprising behind-the-scenes fact about Blue Bloods is that the character Danny Reagan is portrayed by Donnie Wahlberg, who was once a member of the popular boy band New Kids on the Block. After the band was formed in the 1980s, they quickly gained popularity and established themselves as one of the most renowned boy bands in history. Donnie Wahlberg was one of the original members of the band, which also featured Jordan Knight, Jonathan Knight, Joey McIntyre, and Danny Wood. Following the group's split in 1994, Donnie Wahlberg effectively moved into acting. He started appearing in a variety of roles across movies and TV, showcasing his adaptability and depth as an actor. In 2010, Wahlberg landed the role of Danny Reagan in Blue Bloods. His depiction of the stern, committed NYPD officer has been a key factor in the show's popularity. Danny Reagan is recognized for his strong commitment to his profession and his allegiance to his family. Number 5. Tom Selleck was the original Thomas Magnum. Another interesting fact about Blue Bloods is that Tom Selleck was the original Thomas Magnum in the classic television series Magnum P.I. Tom Selleck's portrayal of Thomas Magnum in Magnum P.I. is one of the most iconic roles in television history. The show, which aired from 1980 to 1988, featured Selleck as a charming, laid-back private investigator living in Hawaii. His character's combination of strength, humor, and charm made him a favorite among viewers and propelled Selleck to fame.